One of the most common questions I get asked by my fellow artists: how do you record these videos that you make using the overhead camera? So in this video, I'm gonna share exactly the setup that I use, which gear to get, and how to light your set so that it looks good whether you're shooting from the front or whether you're shooting from the top. And possibly you could even switch between the two on the fly, if let's say you're doing streaming or teaching a workshop. So come on over, I'll show you. Step 1 is to find your filming set. I work from a small room in my house, so at first I felt that my set options were very limited. Plus, there are all these windows with light bouncing around in places where I do not want it. I tried to set up against the back wall, but it looked way too busy with all the doors. Then I tried to set up against the window, but it was so bright and blown out. I even tried to set my table under an angle to get some depth with the corner, but none of it seemed to work. So I had to stop trying so hard to find a perfect set, and I just had to ask myself, if I wasn't setting up a recording studio, where would I put the desk? Where's the most comfortable spot? Where's the best light? And that's how I landed on this set. And it's perfect. It looks good in the camera, and I enjoy being here, which is important because this is where I normally work during the day as well. So go ahead, have a look around your space and try a few locations. Find a place that is comfortable, and it doesn't even need to be so big. You could have a completely blank background and it would still work. Step 2. Set up your front-facing camera. So your front camera is just a regular camera on a regular tripod. Just make sure that it's sturdy. This is where I plug in my lavalier mic and a USB cable to connect the camera with my laptop if I'm streaming. So here it is, looking over my set. Step 3. Set up your overhead camera. For the overhead camera, you need a regular tripod, but with an attachment called sidearm. I got mine at B&H for about $120. Actually, my dad got it for me and he shipped it to Australia. I also highly recommend getting something called continuous power supply. It's a little box that goes into the battery compartment of your camera and plugs into the wall, because nothing is worse than running out of battery in the middle of your shoot. Step 4. Light your set. The lighting setup is super duper simple. It's just two soft boxes for about $50 and a ring light, and together they light the entire set. The ring light is handy to light the desk from the top, so you can do your demo even if it's dark outside. Thanks for watching, and check out my YouTube channel Tatyana Deniz for drawing tutorials and to see this setup in action.